Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the match between Sevilla and FC Barcelona. This is going to be a game where Barcelona will be playing away. Of course, this is going to be a very difficult match also, but it is a very necessary one. We need something like this and this difficult very early in the season in order for us, right, to understand just where we are and really test this team early, because we do have a lot of players that are new within this club. We do need to gel. We need to find ways on getting confident through this season, and what better way to do that but to get a great win against Sevilla at their home with these group of players. And so it's going to be a very exciting video. There is plenty to discuss, but before we go into any of this, I do want to speak about our sponsor for today, and that is going to be the OneFootball app. If you guys want to find out where I get my information when it does come to player stats, team stats, or any transfer related news, all of that is going to be compact within the OneFootball app. It's very informative, educational. I do think that you guys will love it. If you guys do want to download the OneFootball app, you can so by scanning the QR code that you do see here on the screen, and there's also going to be a link down below where it will take you to the app store. You can download the OneFootball app, set exactly who and what you do want to follow, and then you'll be set and done from there. You will be informed immediately and live on your phone for free about any transfer related news, whether it has something to do with Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Manchester City. Again, all of that is going to be there, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. But now let's go back into this video, because look, again, we must do very well against Sevilla because it will give us a lot of confidence. And I'm also very confident that Barcelona can deliver a great result, maybe win 3-0, maybe win 4-0, mainly because Sevilla is a team right now that needs to find their way. They have let go of Koundé, Diego Carlos, Ocampos, three players who were fundamental to Sevilla's strong success in the previous season. And I do believe that one of the biggest factors on why Sevilla have let go of these players, it is because of the financial issues. Yes, they are facing the exact same issues that Barcelona were facing through this transfer window, which is one of the reasons on why Koundé, Diego Carlos, Ocampos all had to leave. So we're not seeing a very strong Sevilla side at this moment. Maybe they do start building momentum in the next couple of months, but as of now, Sevilla is not the Sevilla side that we did face back in April. And one of the biggest ways I have seen Sevilla concede their goals as of late has been by leaving a lot of space in the middle. Like, there is so much miscommunication going on in that brand new defensive line that Sevilla has. They literally do not perform as a unit as of now. Like, they have been so bad defensively that they have not even won yet within La Liga. They are within the bottom six, and Barcelona do have to take advantage of that and exploit their weaknesses. And again, what is their weaknesses? That is by going through the middle, because of how much space they do leave. There's so much miscommunication that Barcelona can easily score about 3 goals tomorrow night. Like, here's a great example on what they did on this season so far. They lost control of the ball in the midfield. The ball was going back to their own defensive third. They lose the ball completely. They have trouble compacting, and the opposition were taking advantage of that space in the middle, and that is how the opposition did score, and Sevilla did concede a goal. So what this is telling us is that Barcelona on their end, they need to add a lot of emphasis between Xavi and Pedri and Lewandowski. Xavi and Pedri adding that extra pressure within the midfield, having them lose the ball, look for that through ball straight to Lewandowski, and we can score the goals. It's very easy because Pedri and Xavi are masters in terms of taking the ball away from the opposition by pressuring very aggressively. And at some point, we're probably going to be seeing Lewandowski drop a little deeper than usual, maybe do a triangle between Pedri and Xavi, and really just control what is going on between the defensive line and the midfield line. So we do have all of the tools to be very successful. If Sevilla, for some reason, tomorrow night say, okay, we're going to be compact within the midfield and through that defensive line and not allow any through balls in the midfield, that's fine, because we're going to be having the width. We're going to be having Dembele, Rafinha, two players who will be very open in order for them to stretch the field. Now, based off what Barcelona do have and the tools that they have, and seeing how Sevilla are not in their best form, I do expect Sevilla to act very dirty, right? So they're going to be very frustrated with the way Barcelona is going to be playing. I do believe that we're going to be very dominant. Sevilla on their end are going to be reacting with, again, a lot of aggression, frustration. They're going to want to maybe tackle us a lot. So we do have to be very careful. Now, later down this video, we're also going to be talking about the best possible 11 that could be facing up against Sevilla. Keep in mind, there is always going to be a very different starting 11, like in every game, because Xavi has made it very clear through these press conferences that he usually does like to change the 11 based off the team that we are facing. Every team is a different story, and we have to face that team in a much different way with maybe different players. So more on that in just a second. But going into Xavi's press conference, right? I do want to speak about what Xavi did say during the pre-match press conference, because he did talk about 2 things that I do want to talk about within this video. Point number 1 is going to be his thoughts on the brand new signing of Alonso and Bellerin, and then also him giving his thoughts on the overall transfer market and what Barcelona have done. Let's start with Alonso and Bellerin. And this is what Xavi Hernandez had to say, and I quote, "Bellerin is a player who grew up here, and he's a great professional. I think he will help us a lot. Alonso is also a a player who will help us a lot. I'm happy with him, and we had to support our two fullbacks positions with depth. So you can see that Xavi Hernandez really does back these players as expected. I do believe and I hope that our fan base, right, and especially for the people here who are watching this video, this YouTube fan base that we do have, let's support these two players. I know that this is not two players that we really wanted. Like, we probably wanted Kyle Walker or maybe Trent or Alonso Davies. Like, I understand what Barcelona and their fans do want, but this is what we do have as of now, and we have to support Alonso and Bellerin. Let's hope that Bellerin through this season goes into the top 20 right backs in the world, and for Alonso to go into the top 20 left backs in the world. Like, I honestly believe as Barcelona fans, we can exploit these players and fulfill their maximum potential. So we have to back these players 110%. We cannot be divided. And I also would not be surprised if Barcelona end up extending Bellerin's contract with Barcelona, assuming that he does very well. Let's say, for example, he brings 3 goals and 6 assists, or maybe 8 assists. Maybe they could extend his contract. And now look, just because Barcelona, and I want to make this very clear, just because Barcelona did sign Alonso and Bellerin, that does not mean that we're no longer going to be signing brand new right backs or brand new left backs. Barcelona will continue to see what they can do to continue to reinforce those positions. Like, my prediction within the next 1.5 years is that Barcelona will go for someone like Trent or Reece James. Like, yes, I do think that in the summer of 2023, Barcelona are going to be preparing very big and collect a lot of funds in order to invest in a world-class right back. But besides that, this is again what we have. Alonso and Bellerin, these are two players who have also trained with the group today. There was a lot of good feelings, positive vibes. I really do like it, and I hope that Xavi Hernandez utilizes these players very well. And then moving on towards the next phase, which is what Xavi Hernandez thinks about the overall transfer window. This is what Xavi had to say, and I quote, "I think our transfer window was great, but could have been perfect if we could have signed an extra player, but I'm not complaining." So I know this is very surprising. I know that many are going to be saying, wow, Xavi, you're acting like a very spoiled child. You're asking for all of these things, but you're still very upset because you wanted things to be perfect. I understand that many people are going to be saying like, what is this? And they're going to be taking it the wrong way. But you guys know exactly who Xavi Hernandez was talking about when it comes to making this transfer window perfect, and that is by Barcelona signing Bernardo Silva. Yes, it's true. If Barcelona ended up signing this player, this would have been the perfect transfer window. Like, I agree with Xavi Hernandez. But unfortunately, based off what we saw yesterday, Barcelona really wanted this player, but because Memphis Depay could not move to whether it was Chelsea or maybe Manchester United or wherever he was going to go, because he couldn't exit this club, that is the reason why Barcelona could not bring in Bernardo Silva. They had the funds, but they couldn't fit him within the wage bill. But here's going to be another prediction of mine. And let me tell you guys, this is not me saying that this will happen. It's just a prediction. And it's going to be this. I think that Bernardo Silva will try to force a move to Barcelona in the January transfer window of 2023. I do believe that Barcelona will try to get this player too. Very similar to what we saw between Barcelona and Ferran Torres. And I'm only saying that because I know Barcelona really wanted this player. I know that Xavi Hernandez also really wanted this player. We were so close on signing this player a couple of hours ago. I have no idea what Barcelona is going to be doing by that time in terms of the wage bill in order to fit this player in the wage bill. But again, there's just too much commitment between Jorge Mendes, Barcelona, Bernardo Silva, and Manchester City to get this deal done. I think that Barcelona will go for it. So we're going to have to wait and see. But now let's move on towards the possible starting 11 that we could see going up against Sevilla. So this is going to be the most possible 11. I think that Koundé will be the right back, and I'm going to be explaining why I am placing him there. We're going to be seeing Eric Garcia and Ronald Araujo as the center back duo, Alejandro Balde as the left back, our midfield being Busquets, Gavi, Pedri, and our front three being no other than Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Dembele. Now, the reason why I place the defensive line like this is because I strongly believe that Xavi Hernandez will be going for a 3-4-3 in the attack, meaning Balde is going to go higher up the pitch, join the midfield, and build with Rafinha and Pedri and Lewandowski, and then having a 3-man defensive line of Ronald Araujo, Eric Garcia, and Koundé. Koundé acting as the right center back. I do not see Alonso nor Bellerin playing this early. They literally just had their first training session with the squad. I just, again, do not see them playing, even though these two players are officially registered with the team within La Liga. But again, I just do not see them playing. And the substitutes that I do expect to see is going to be Ansu Fati and Memphis Depay alongside with Frankie de Jong. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news and pre-match preview. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.